Hey guys, my name is Unshola Ukumuku Ayobamchi, and I'm a member of technical units for Bowen University Chapel, and also part of the design team for University Chapel technical units. So then we create graphics for our YouTube channel, our TikTok channel, and so I'm mostly on our Instagram channel, and I'm going to take you through how I made the Happy Easter chapel design for the Easter day. This is how it looks like, and yeah, let me start from an empty screen. I use Figma, so first off I create a new frame and I name it as Happy Easter frame, Happy Easter chart. And we use our screen size to the width of 2160 and the height size of 1200. So, and then I was inspired by eggs, the Easter eggs, and a design, any design I could make, because I was under a little bit of stress of making this design. I just not really under a stress, but because there was no design for Happy Easter, and I was like, that can't be right. I need to do something about it. So yeah, so then I went on my design on FreePic, and I got a very good design. I liked this background for some reason. This background you see here, it was a very good background, and I was like, it's giving a good feeling. So I'm like, oh, let me try to use this background, and I downloaded the background from FreePic and then added it to the frame, copied it, and Ctrl V automatically pastes on the frame. More inspiration to add, and then I still went on FreePic to download some eggs and everything. I found some eggs in a good color. These were the eggs I found. This was how it looks like. Yeah, so I found this. This was an image downloaded from FreePic, and this is how they were. So I realized that this white stuff aren't meant to be there because they are like very transparent, but then yeah, so all I just did was copied the whole group of the eggs out. I use Alt, out, and then also realize this group to remove. I removed this control to select the overall white stuff because they're not actually needed. So then delete them. Please, good, yes. Control, delete it, control. And press Ctrl Shift, select. Either way, what works fine. So then after that, I went back to my image and copied it, Ctrl C, came back to the frame and Ctrl V it here. So then after that, the shortcuts for alignment, so I aligned it to the middle and in the center. That's Alt H for the middle and Alt V in the center. And then I realized that it was actually very small and I needed to enlarge it. So what I do is I press K and then I increase it to like 5 times size. Maybe that's 5 times the actual size. I press enter. And also I realized that it's in the middle, I need to take it down. So that's Alt S, like your WASD. Also it's a little bit bigger, it's a little bit smaller, so I increased it more. I give it 2 times the size also, but it's too much. So I'll just press K. I give it 1.5 of its size. Feels a little bit too much still. We all points its size. Okay, that's fine. So then I also realized that the colors were not the same, and then it's a different color. So what I needed to do was change the radials to white. Yeah, so all the radials should change to white, basically of the egg, because it's actually a normal circle. So all the radials, the circle, the cream color behind it, it's very uncreamy. It's too creamy basically, and I needed the white to match the background. So then I changed the radials, changed to normal from custom, so like gradients, and I changed to solid. And so the first color of the gradients was white, So then I just change this so it automatically choose the first color, and that's what made it white. Same one for here, to white, same one here, white, same to all eggs. Every radial array should be white. But that's what it's down that makes white. Just select one picture at a time. Radial. Alright, so that's everything. That's what I got there. Yeah, this is it. Also, yeah, the goats matched it a little bit and it was good. So I left it that way. Make sure it was actually aligned to the middle. Just yeah. So then I went on to Freepik to look for more text. And a text that had Happy Easter on it. So I searched around and then I came across this. So it was looking good, but then I needed it to be in the color to match our good color that was really in the background. So I just, and since it's an SVG, so SVGs are actually editable on Figma and they're also editable on CorelDRAW too. But I don't think they are edited in all our software as well. The Figma I was able to edit the colors, change it from black. So I noticed two colors though. There's a black color, white color, and there's an ash color too. So I checked the selection colors. But first of all, you duplicate it so that you edit one and also keep the original one for that. So this is the duplicated version, and here is the original version I collected. So then I showed the actual colors, and then also remember that I created a library for our color, our gold color. So what I just did then was to change this black color, go to libraries, and choose this color here. So I went to my black, after I went to select them on the blacks, and then I changed it directly instead of making a new custom good color, I created a library and saved the previous good color that we had for our design, and then used it and used the code, just select it. And if I'm not fine with it, I can just still edit it from here and from the linear and move it around. This is editable still. Also, this ash color wasn't really, or let's say gray color, wasn't really working for me. So what I did was I used it as the white color, and then it's better to just remove it though. Let's just remove. I just make it 0. The acceleration fine. So then Control C dates from here, and I didn't select it with the frame because it came with a frame on its own, a group of its own. Should I say a frame of its own? And then yeah, so I just select only the Happy Easter text. It's already in an SVG format, so it's not editable anymore. The only thing I edit are the colors, and you can edit the nodes if you really want to. These are the nodes there. So all the words are editable, nodes around basically. So what I just do now is to copy this, Ctrl C, then go to our main design. What I just do is I look for the Happy Easter probably around here, or I scale to it and press Shift 2 to make me go back to it after selecting it though. Then once I get here, I just press Ctrl B, and that's it. So then also align, keyed it up, give it like ISS, give it around 2. Key to system that Flash Z. Key it and give it around 1.5 out size. First size seems too big too. So I just also reduce it, but I'll use it to around 0.9 at the size. The size that we make this. So then also I realized that this API was too big, and then we needed to draw it down. So why does it go? I did that and I moved it down basically. It just makes sense. So then I also realized that it was just staying on top of it and wasn't really giving much of the distinction between the API style and the X. So what I did was I added an effect that was a drop shadow 0 0 and give it a blow, the drop shadow blow of 10 and increase it to around 75. So increase the color, the opacity of the color, the black color, that is 0 0 0. The full black color is around 50. And then it give a little distinction, but I don't think that's enough, so I'll give it 75. 75. Yeah, 75 seems enough. But it seems too much though. 60 should be fine. Yeah, 60 seems alright. Okay, so then also our socials. So then after this was almost like this was everything basically. And then added our socials, copied it from where we usually use our previous designs. Like control V, and it's at this side, so as usual we align it to the middle, align it downwards to centralize it down here so I'm good to see it. And then after that I had our Bowen Investiture logo, Control C. This is it here, Bowen Investiture logo. And then I come back to our file, Shift 2 so it again, our frame, and then Control paste it, Control V. Then as usual align it to the center, then align it to the top. Although if you notice the cross actually inside the frame at the topmost part, so I just did that, I drop it down about 5 pixel ratio down with it, and yeah, we have that. That's it. Continue more to more. So that's it. And then now it's time to add some effects. And also I noticed in our design, one of our assets that we took from FreePic had this colored, had this background dotted gold around it, and I liked it a lot. And I was like, oh, why did I use it as a part of the design? So what I did was I copied it and tried to see how to fit on this, and I pasted it. What happened was so I copied it and pasted it here, centralized it, and took it to the middle. But I also realized that it's very small and I need it at a very high so that it will put the effect around everything. So what I did was I increased it to about let me see, because it's very small, so I increased about 6 times the size. And then 6 times the size increased to a very large, very large, and it covers the whole screen. Let's see how it looks like. Yeah, it covers it a bit, but I won't say it's covered the other backgrounds and let it be filled. So I increase it once more to about 3 times the size again. And then fill it to cover everything. Also, I'll see you have to reduce the opacity. I'll give it a blend mode of about, yeah, so it was a lot, so I needed to reduce it a bit, 0.9 font size, and then yeah, so I saw that was good. there, I then changed the blending to source lights or screen. Yeah, source light was my mode I used. Yeah. So then I also realized that it was out of frame. So what we then do, try to align it in the center. Oh wait, okay, the background is out of frame. Out of the frame, so we need to sit back in very corrected dark stick. So yeah. So then I also, I was feeling this bit too dull, and then I decided to add some other assets like a noise to it too. These were the noises. I use a plugin actually, plugin on Figma. That's noise and texture. So then I use Figma plugin. Use this Figma plugin. Use the Figma plugin here, and then it actually exports to your Figma file directly at this add to layer. So add to canvas. But already I have one here, right? So I just use the same one. Copy this, and then wait to have this touch up, and then I paste it here. Yeah, so it gives that like feeling of this guy feeling of nostalgia here. And then that was it, and added just a little bit of, there's the file light, there's screen lights that I use basically. So I added the screen lights to the design because I always see how it looks like, because my president of our design uses screen light very much, so I try to impress her by adding the screen light to the design to make it pop a little bit more. And when I added it was cool, and it duplicated it to other areas of the design. Basically, yeah, so that's how it is. So that's how I created the design. Check out that place, add some final touches to it, reduced here. I also noticed that the screen, it's just locked it. I noticed a way to use every other thing around here. Noise and texture. Just checked everything out, look sharp logo, and then after everything, this for the screen size, and then after the screen size, we have to need the Instagram size, and then the Instagram size and all. So that's what I did, and here's the Instagram post. This is how it looks like. You check our Instagram page. This is how it looks like on Instagram, and that was everything. So join us again for another design. I hope to do another design review, and yeah, check our Instagram page for other designs that we've made. See you next week, or should I say see you the next design. Bye.